What's up, guys? It's myself here from Stratagenesis, and this is the Arcadia level for the BioShock guide.
Then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him, and we'll tear his heart out.
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A hub gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe comes from my doubt. Well, breathe deep, so later you might remember the taste.
You get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will be paid in full.
Now, there's a couple of diaries around here. You don't want to miss them.
Ryan tells me it's a side effect of this plastic. One poor soul's memory is getting passed on to another through genetic sampling. Links. Lunatics. Rebellion. And now bleeding ghosts. Take life in rapture, Grant.
Well, tonight I got lined up. Everything's ready. Flowers, bottle of wine, even 2 tickets to the tea garden. Nothing gets the Bettys in the mood like nighttime in Arcadia. Now I just gotta stop by the thrifty gear to pick up a med hypo, just to be safe. Word is, this ain't Angelina's first visit to the tea garden.
Can you help me out? They're everywhere!
Now, don't really pay attention to this guy. You can't really do much to him until later. So, just run around here and collect items until you have to move
Hey,
forward.
over here! Hello.
And yes, this is slightly sped up, just so that just so you don't have to sit and watch the next a super long amount of time to watch the whole level.
Hello, beautiful. Surprise!
And this is the main trick for getting photographs, especially for some of the harder opponents. You freeze them and then you use the camera to take pictures of them. And that gives you an action shot every time. And once you have, when you're using the photographer's eye or whatever, it really adds up over time. You're able to max out, the research pretty early. Also, I'd like to mention that pistols aren't so good against these guys, but the shotgun for some reason completely devastates them. So, but I think I just wanted to waste some bullets. That's why I'm just spraying like crazy. Yeah, if you get real close to those guys with a shotgun, they die pretty fast.
Today, Arcadia was closed off to all but paying customers. The man hires me to build a forest at the bottom of the ocean and then turns a walk in the woods into a luxury. Ryan asked, should a farmer not be able to sell his food? Is a potter not entitled to a profit from his pots? I started to argue with the man, and then I remembered who signed my check. The only thing worse than a hypocrite is an unemployed one.
I forgot to check next to that machine gun. There's actually a hidden room, sort of just like this one, where I think there was a Splicer. No, not Thugish. Sorry, a leadhead Splicer that shoots you from that area while you're crossing that bridge. I actually do come back to it later, but I think it was worth mentioning that you can get it now. Yeah, you want to use electricity on this. And not Ice Spell. Or Winter's Blast. There we go. I always forget that one.
What is happening? Fucking happening!
Saturnine, run! Run! They're coming!
This is our place!
I think it's worth mentioning that you should save periodically throughout this level whenever you enter a new area, because things have a bad way of turning bad for you, especially in this level. I don't know why, but I had a couple of good clips on here that I ended up losing simply because I died and I didn't save. In this part here, this Splicer decides to attack the Big Daddy, and you can actually take this time out to take pictures of it, like it's set up there. So you get free action pictures of a Big Daddy, and you can get fairly close to the little sister as well. But I do not recommend you to fight it yet, since you haven't explored part of the level at this point. And there's that single shot from the shotgun, already took like half the want to make sure you take pictures of it and then blast it away. In case those of you who are maybe didn't watch the previous video as to why I got the upgrade for the machine gun first, the recoil reduction, it's because it makes it extremely useful, especially because you get so much ammo for it that if you're using other guns, you're going to run out of ammo on those other guns, but you're always going to seem to have machine gun ammo. So it's a really good idea, at least it was for me, just to put the recoil reduction and make the machine gun that much more effective. Oh, I didn't remove this particular hack because I just wanted to show that it's at this point in the game where you actually need to start focusing on getting upgrades to your tonics for like hacking. If you notice, there is no way to solve this. So, and it actually took me 2 tries there with 2 completely unsolvable hack puzzles. So a little later, I think after I save the first little sister, I'll be spending Adam to buy, what was it, like security tonics or whatever they are, just to be able to hack more efficiently.
The market does not respond like an infant, shrieking at the first sign of displeasure. The market is patient, and we must be too.
Alright, there's one machine gun on the left, and there's one on the bottom. Also notice that there's a tripwire here on the left. You do not want to remove any of those tripwires. Do not remove those. Those tripwires are really, really important, especially for taking out the Big Daddy, the first one. I'll demonstrate how I use those tripwires to kill him. You also want to hack the turret. So the way to get around those tripwires is to jump down first, and then run and take care of the turrets, like a total boss. There's also 2 diaries here at the bottom, so you want to make sure you pick these 2 up.
Gregory, don't come whining to me about market forces, and don't expect me to punish citizens for showing a little initiative. If you don't like what Fontaine is doing, well, I suggest you find a way to offer a better product.
Yes, I know about the lockdown. It's absurd. Just give me a minute. These Lazarus tests are very promising. If the rose youngster bloom, then by God, I know we're in business.
Hurry, the lockdown!
All right, I'm leaving. But somebody has to find a way to come back to check on these samples. They're very important.
Now, the way to get around these is to jump on this rock, and then you can crouch under these 2 here. But you have to make sure you go over the taller side where the little trip thing starts. Otherwise, I think you'll actually bump into them, even if you're crouched.
Huh? What? I'm trying by the minute, you nothing! Run, you pathetic warp!
Hills is over yonder, and the bathysphere station is as well. And then straight on
Now, now that you've actually cleared this wing of the level, you can actually take on the first Big Daddy because you have plenty of frag ammo, the frag grenades. You have the tripwires in there that will actually deal the majority of the damage, and you can use little nifty tricks like throwing stuff at the Big Daddies. Oh, and also, don't forget to save before you attempt to fight a Big Daddy, because you will most likely die, at least the first time. Especially if you're playing it on the hardest difficulty, you're bound to die, inevitably. Now what you want to do is you want to lure him into this place, and you want to keep poking out, just make sure you don't die. You want to keep poking out and put fire on him, because that does damage over time. And then you can start climbing up these stairs over there on the opposite side of that, and he'll just pretty much run in here. And if you should have heard it, he actually ran through 3 tripwires, and look at his HP now. With the 2 turrets shooting at him, he's gonna die pretty fast. So as you saw, that was fairly simple.
Even in the gathering dark, you light the candle. You have saved the little ones when you might have shown your cruelty. I am sending something your way to demonstrate our effect.
Also, if this is one of the third ones that you save, you want to run out and take pictures of the little sister that leaves a teddy bear, because she actually does count as a little sister, but it's not one that you can rescue, so it's like free little sister pictures. Like this one here. And if you notice, I snap a lot of pictures just because a lot of times like it'll tell you like, oh, this picture's not worth won't give you any points or whatever, but if you keep snapping pictures you might actually catch another one, so just keep that in mind. Snapping pictures that don't give you points doesn't actually cost you film, so it's a good idea to do that. Also, you're going to want to, whenever you can, unlock tonic slots and physical slots and stuff like that. And if you're going for the tonic collector, you want to buy the tonics. Plasmids don't count as tonics, first of all. So if you're going for tonic collector, don't buy plasmids. You need to buy tonics that are the cheapest ones, like all the 20 atom ones are the ones you definitely want to buy, because that's the cheapest you're going to get them.
Congress moved to nationalize my forest. I burnt it to the ground. God did not plant the seeds of this Arcadia.
If you notice, I'm actually standing here behind this tree waiting for this guy to come out, because he's trying to lure you into a turret that shoots rockets. So it's wise to stay behind the tree for the meantime until you kill that guy. There's items on top of that rock and on top of the that wooden ledge there, so you can actually use telekinesis and grab those.
thought she was having some kind of seizure.
This isn't right. I'm gonna need you to listen to me. I'm no sort of botanist, but I think Ryan has just killed Arcadia. The man's put something foul in the air. Bottom of the ocean, Bio. All the oxygen comes from the trees. No trees, no oxygen. Give me a spell today. I'm an okay sort, but not above doing a dirty job for $1. If she's still kicking around, I'm sure she's gonna want to save her trees. After all, she planted the damn thing.
In order to get the trophy or achievement associated with research, I forget what it's called, like research everything, you actually have to research cameras, turrets, and whatnot, so you don't want to be running around like I am here, shooting the cameras and everything.
There's fire in this place!
They dress up in leaves and call themselves the Saturnine. Please. They drink human blood and chant, "Harness the flame, harness the mist," and believe they're touched by the ancient gods. Amazing bunch of truck boys tilting that goblet of plasmids and calling it ambrosia.
You don't actually have to come into these rooms yet, but I do just because, I mean, you will eventually. You have to pick up that green, thing. I forget exactly what it's called. There, the chlorophyll solution. I think you need like 7 of those later on. Now, the actual destination that you have to go to is the grotto, where you first fought where I fought the first Big Daddy. But here I'm still preparing now to fight the second one a little bit later on. I don't actually fight him yet, but I just do the preparations, taking all the pictures and everything like that. Now, for those guys here, you can actually throw a frag at one of them, and it'll kill all 3 of them, which is kind of handy. Or you can just take pictures of them. If you manage to not get spotted, then you can take them all out. But otherwise, it's kind of inconvenient because you have to waste ammo on them.
God damn it, I'm bleeding!
Also, about the teddy bear that's a reward, that one actually has a lot of, what's it called? Electric buck. So, if you actually open it up, then, and you collect the stuff inside, then what happens is that if you don't have enough space to collect all the electric buck that it gives you, then you'll lose it, because it'll just disappear. So, you can just leave it sitting there for the time being, and then spend the electric buck that you do have. That way you get the most bang out of your buck. Wow. Now, these guys are actually really annoying, especially the ones that are shooting at you with guns, which I think is both of them. So, what you want to do is, you want to lightning them, and switch your pistol to anti-personal rounds, and then you shoot them in the face. Because it just one-shots them. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend a ton of ammo on them. I'm not really sure why the gun splicers are so powerful. They have so much HP, it's ridiculous. Anyways, this is the end of the first video. Click on the link on your screen to go to the next one.